Yes. Okay. And now for module number 4, we're going to learn the concepts such as object class. Okay. In class. Okay. In class and in its methods. Okay. In class and its methods. Arrays. Okay. Okay. Exception handling. Wrapper classes and collections framework. Okay. It will be the whole syllabus of our training program. Okay. Just, just notice it once. Just not intro to Java. Okay. Yes. See, at start, we're gonna see about what is Java. If anyone can answer, can text it. Okay. Text it in the chat. Okay, I will send it, ma. I will send it. Don't worry about it. So, if anyone have any idea, please tell me that what is Java in the text. Yes, Java is a high-level programming language and which also supports us object-oriented programming. Okay. So before we gonna say it as a programming like this, why do we use programs? So let's just say what is a program? Let's just say just simply before we gonna learn about Java, let's say what is a program? A program is a set of instructions which can be understood by a computer. Okay, this is what we call as a program. Yes, yes. The program is a sequence of steps to solve data which can be understood by a system or a computer. Okay. Okay. A program is a set of instructions which can be understood by a computer or a machine. Okay. So for doing these programs, we use different types of platforms. So one of them will be platforms or different types of languages. Okay. We can call Java as both programming language and a platform. Okay. Java is the programming language and a platform which is high level, robust, object oriented, and secure. Okay. Java is a programming language and a platform which is high level, robust, object oriented, and secure. Okay. Yes. And now Java, Java was developed by a company called Sun Microsystems Systems, which is now a subsidiary of our, our well-known Oracle company. Oracle. Okay. I think you all know about Oracle. Yes. Who is the CEO of Oracle? Kumar Maharshi. Yes. Just leave it. Okay, it is owned by Oracle. And Java is developed in the year 1995. Okay, by a team of developers called, which is led by a team of developers, which is led by James Gosling. Okay, James Gosling is the person who led the team to develop Java. Okay, the team name which led by James Gosling is called Green Tree. The team which led by Gosling is called Green Tree. Okay, Green Team. So there was an initial name. There was a name which for Java before it is named as Java. Okay, before Java is named as Java, it has some other name which is called as Oak. They called it as Oak before naming it as Java. They called it as Oak language. Okay, at present we call it as Java, simply Java. Okay, the current version of Java is Java 20. Java 20 is the current version which which is recently released by Java. Okay, so so the Java was built on the basic principles of C++. Amma. Java was built on the basic principles of, or built on the principles of C++. Okay, C++ is a language which inspired Java. C++ is a language which is used to create Java. Okay, and Java runs on the principle called Vora principle. Java runs on the principle called Java runs on the principle called Vora principle, which we say it as write once, run anywhere. Okay, we can write Java code once and we can run it anywhere. Okay, yes. So while writing the code in Java, we can this code is compiled, right? Yes, I think. Yeah, one more thing. Java is a compiled language, Amma. Yes, Java is a platform independent and compiled language. So, can anyone say what is a compiled language? Yes. Can anyone say what is compiled language? The code is read at once. Whenever in a compiled language, whenever we write the code, the entire code, Java is a compiled language. Okay. So what is a compiled language? A language which is written in high level which is high level and is read by the machine as a whole. Okay, as a whole in one go. And then it is translated into the machine language. And then it is translated into the machine language by the compiler. Okay, a compiler is a tool which converts the high level language into a machine level language. Okay, machine understandable language. Yes, sir, up to here is it clear up to here? Sir, is it clear for you up to now? Yes. So everything is fine, but sir, everything is fine. But where we need to write this Java code, sir? For writing this Java code, we our Lord Internet provides us some IDEs, okay, which we call them as integrated development environment. Okay, integrated development environments. Yes. There are a lot of IDEs which we use to write our Java code. Okay, we can write our Java code in Eclipse. Eclipse IDE. We can write our Java code in STS, which is meant by Spring Tool Suite. Okay, this one is also an IDE. We can write our Java code in NetBeans. We can also write our Java code in VS Code. This is a text editor. Text. This is a text editor which provides us extensions for our Java compilers. It provides us some extensions for Java so that it will become easier to edit. Okay, let's see how do we download a how do we download an IDE. We'll just simply search for Eclipse. Okay, Eclipse download. We'll be using Eclipse for our development. Okay, let's go for the first thing which we see. Let's go for it. And we will be seeing some download option. And this is not our IDE. This is also called as Eclipse, but this is not the one we are gonna choose. This is the one we are gonna choose. Go for the download. And then just simply download it. It's getting downloaded. Yes, let's see. Yeah, it may take some time. Let me just wait. As I already have ID. Let me show you. Here we go. Here just it is being moved. I just downloaded it and opened it. It will show us the options to install Eclipse. There are different types of Eclipses that we need to install. This first one is for Java developers, and the second one is for both Java developers and web developers. Okay, here is where everyone go and download this one, as it is also used for web development. Okay, Eclipse will be provided as C++, C, and other things also. But the main Eclipse for Java we're gonna download is Eclipse IDE for Enterprise Java and web development. Just click it, it will get installed into your system. Okay. Where it will be installed? Just go for your system, C, Windows, go to your C drive, users, user, and search for Eclipse. Here we go. Here we can see our Eclipse. Okay. This is our Eclipse which we download. This is our application which is created or which is shortcutted to our desktop. Okay. This is where we can open. And after that, we'll be creating someone workspace. Okay. We'll be creating one workspace where we write our codes. Okay. Where we write our codes. Just after installing Eclipse, we simply open it. Just open this one. Yes, I think I'm audible to you now. Yeah, this is a environment which we see in Java. Okay, which we see in Eclipse. Workspace. Here we see our package explorer. This is our package explorer or Java project explorer, and this will be our console. Here we see this will be our console. Okay. Here we go with our servers in Java. Okay. For creating our first program or for creating our first project, we just need to go a file manager. We need to go into a file manager, new, and go for Java project. Okay. Here we need to assign some name for our Java project, which is CMRIT. Okay. CMRIT, Java class 1. CMRIT, Java class 1. Okay. And and then we're gonna choose a version in Java. And then we're gonna choose a version of Java. The current the current version of Java is Java 20. Okay. But mostly used version of Java is Java 1.8. Why? Because Java 1.8 provides us some additional features such as Lambda functions, collections framework, and much more. Okay. And Java 1.8 is the most reliable version in Java. That is why this Java 1.8 version is mostly used by the developers. After choosing all these things, we're gonna do finish it. We're gonna finish it. And here we go. We see our project name. Okay. Here we see our project name. See, after seeing inside our project, our Java IDE provides, our Eclipse provides us with Java's libraries, each and every library inside Java. Okay. From basic compiler to everything. Okay. After that, we will be provided with a package. We will be provided with a package. Just simply consider this package as a folder. Okay. Package is called as a folder. Just simply for your uh, recognition, just simply for understanding purposes, consider this one as a folder where we create our projects. Okay. In Java, we call it as a package. Okay. In that source, we're gonna create our classes. Okay. In our source package, we're gonna create classes, or else we can directly create packages also. We're gonna create packages also. We can name them as first class. We can name it as first class. And here we go with our package and our package information. Okay. And in this package, we're gonna create our class. Okay. See here. We're gonna create our class first. Here we can name our class. Class number 1. Class number class number 1. And we're gonna choose our modifiers. We'll discuss it later, but simply see at now, simply see. We're gonna choose our modifiers, either it is a package or it has a public. Okay. And then we're gonna choose our main method. We're gonna choose main method and then finish it. And now our class got created with the name class. And here I done some mistake. Okay. Let's just make it clear. Uh, Let me rename it. Yeah. So whenever we are creating the names of the class, the starting letter should be capital. Whenever we create the names of a class, the starting letter of the word should be capitalized. Okay, and this is our class in Java, and this is the main method where all our code is collected. Okay, our code is collected here. Yes, yes. Wherever you write the code in Java, the code is dumped over here. Only the main method can execute the code in Java. Okay, let's go with our first program. So how do we write our first program in Java? Let's simply, what is the first program everywhere we do? Printing hello world. Okay, simply say system dot out dot print ln and hello world. And then we end each and every line in Java with a semicolon. Then only our Java code gets executed. Okay, or else it will throw us an error. For running this program, we need to save this, right click, save, and then right click, search for the option called run as, and then go with Java application. Run Java application. And here we go. And here we go with our output. Hello world. Okay. So as we discussed, Java is a object-oriented programming language. Java is a object-oriented programming language. So in Java, everything in Java, everything is a class and objects. Yes, object-oriented programming language means it is totally built upon objects. Okay, our Java is completely built upon classes and objects. Okay, for everything we need to do, we will be entering into a class. We will be accessing the objects inside the class. We will be creating methods for those classes. Okay, let's simply give you an example for this one. See, right now we just saw this, which is system.out.println, right? Which is system.out.println. In this one is a class. Okay, this one is a class, and out is our object, and then println is our method. Okay, system.out system out print. This is system is a class, out is an object, and println is a method. To see it, go to your Java programs, just hold control button and click on everything. We can access everything. Okay, just I need to hold control and hover over the thing which I want to see. Okay, I want to see system class. I want to see system class. If I want to see out object, I can click on it. And this one is the method. Let's just see system class. I clicked on it and it got opened through the detailed declaration of our class. Okay. Here you can see each and everything which is in accordance with our class system. Okay. Here where we can find our out object. Search contains input stream. Here we go. This is our out object. Okay. This is our object out. And we can see error objects. Never, maybe. Okay. This contains everything. Everything about it will be like a whole dictionary for you to know about everything. Okay. But simply what we need to know about it. This is a class. This is a class. Okay. Okay. This is a you need to know about. This is a class. Okay. Yes. To run the program, at first you need to save it. What we need to do, if we make any changes, just save the program. After saving the program, right click on the program, search for the option called run as. Okay. Search for the option called run as. After that, run Java application. Okay. Run Java application and we will get our output. Is it clear? Is it clear? Whoever asked. Yes, just give me a second. Yes. Okay. Now we see there is a thing called command line arguments in Java. Okay. There is a thing called command line arguments in our Java, where we can pass our arguments to our program without writing them inside the program. Okay. Where we can find it is just right click on it, go for run as, and run configurations. After that, you will find a tab called arguments. Okay. In these arguments, I will give my commands, separating them by a line 5 and 6. Okay. I'll save it, apply it, and I'll save it. Okay. Okay. To access them, here I wrote my commands, right? This is where I wrote up my commands, right? So to access them, I simply say, so there is a shortcut for doing this thing, Amma. So for doing this thing, there is a shortcut in Eclipse. We can simply say sys-o. After writing this sys-o, hold control and press space. It will help. Our Eclipse IDE will help us to do this thing. Okay. So to print, the command line arguments, I simply say args of 0 and then this args of 1. Okay. I will save this one and I will run this one. And I got the output. And I got my output here. Just okay. I got my output here. So these are the command line arguments in our Java. Now let's see. So from where these arguments are taken? These arguments are taken from an array called this one. We have given our main method some or parameter of arrays, which is named as args. Okay. So let's open and see our main method declaration. Okay. And now we'll see about these things. Okay. So what is this thing? What is this thing? We have used these things. Okay. Let me explain it for you. So what we have done our first program, right? Which is public class one brackets public static void main main out, right? And then we system dot out dot consider. Okay. This is what we did, right? Yeah. This is what we do. In this is what we call as class declaration. This is what we call as class declaration. Okay, this is how we declare our class. In our class, what we do is we will provide a access modifier, class and class name. Okay, parenthesis, open and close. This is how we declare our classes. Okay, in this We'll just see what are access modifiers. We'll now see about access modifiers. So in Java, there are four access modifiers. Okay, there are four types of access, four types of access modifiers. They are public, private, protected, and default. Okay, there are four types of access modifiers in Java, which are public, private, protected, and default. Or one say about command line arguments. Yeah, the CMR. Here we can provide some command line arguments which are directly given to our program through commands. Okay. So where we can give them means just right click on your program, go for run as, and choose run configurations. Okay, choose run configurations. After choosing run configurations, we will go into a configurations tab. Okay, in this configurations tab, you will find another tab, internal tab called arguments. This is where we can provide arguments. CMR ID, either it can be string or it can be a number. Okay, we can give those separated by a line or separated by a enter button. Okay, this will be the argument number 1 and this will be the argument number 2. Okay, just click on apply. After applying them, just close it or run it. Close it, close the one, and then you can access them using this thing. Args square brackets open, 0th element means which is the first element, and square bracket close. This is how we can access our command line arguments. Okay, and then simply save this one. This is our save and run our program. And here we go. We got our command line arguments. Okay, is it clear? Yes, is it clear? Yep. The meeting will be ended soon. So don't leave, Amma. I need to take your attendance. I haven't took till now. Okay. Until then, I say leave. Please don't leave the meeting. I'll be taking the attendance. Yes. Okay. And then we move to the next topic. We have four types of access modifiers in our Java. They are public, private, protected, and default. Okay. Public means this is the access modifier which is where we can use everywhere. Okay. By giving this access modifier, we can access our code or we can access our classes or our variables. We can give, let me show you, we can give these access modifiers to our classes, to our methods. Where we can use these access modifiers means we can use these access modifiers in our classes, methods, and variables. Okay. Okay. So the public is an access modifier which we use everywhere. The public is a access modifier which we can use it anywhere, which means we can use it inside the class and outside the class. Okay, you can use it inside the class or outside the class. And then comes our private keyword, private access modifier. Private is an access modifier which is used only inside the class. We cannot use it outside the class. We can only use it inside the class itself. We can only use it inside these two parentheses, between these two parentheses, this one and this one. Okay, understood? We can use the privately made variables inside this one only. We cannot use them outside the class. Let's show you an example for this. Okay, for these both things. And I will end this session. Okay. Say there is a class called student. Okay. There is a class called student and he has an ID number which is private. Private int ID. Okay. This is how I declare variables in Java. So in Java, we give variable type and variable name. Okay. To declare variables in Java. And then I have another variable called name. Okay. So I can access this. So for accessing these two, I need to create objects first. Okay. For accessing these two objects inside our class, I need to create or for accessing these two variables inside our class, I need to create an object. I need to create an object for our class. How do we create it? We create it by saying student s is equals to, this is our class name and this is our object name, is equals to new keyword, with the help of new keyword student, and this is how we create objects inside our Java. This is the one of the method to create objects inside Java for classes. Okay. After creating these, we can access our variables inside our class. Okay. This is how I assign values to a object, to a variables inside our class. Okay. And then now I cannot access the variable id s dot id. If I say s dot id, it will throw us an error. Okay. What is it? It shown us change the visibility. Shown us change the visibility, which means your variable is mentioned as private so that we cannot access your variable. Okay. Have you seen a red line below it? And here you see there is a into mark. What is the error? Syntax. Variable declaration to complete local variable declarations. The field student ID is not visible because it is private. We cannot access it outside the class. Okay. And then this is a simple variable, normal variable. We can say it as public. Okay. We can access it. Okay. And then comes to the protected. Protected keyword. So this is a keyword where we can use an modifier which we can use, which we can just move 5 minutes, guys, which we can use in the child classes of our main class. We can use this in our child classes. Okay. And there is a default keyword. Default is an access modifier which we can use outside our package, which cannot be used outside our package. Okay. We cannot use our defaultly marked variables, classes, or methods outside our package. But where it comes to public keywords, publicly modified variables, classes, we can use them outside of packages. We can use them anywhere. Okay. This is about access modifiers. Okay. I'll provide you with this thing inside the chat if you want it. Copy this thing. Okay. Yep, I will give it to you in the group. I cannot share. I was unable to share this one. Okay, as the message is too long, I was unable to share this one in the chat. Uh, Let me take your attendance.